Today we're gonna look at how Strickland uses his footwork, his ability to walk around, how he pressures the opponent and always make them go backwards. There's lots of subtleties hidden that we're gonna study. The first aspect that we're gonna study is about small steps. Here we see Strickland versus Adesanya, and we see Strickland moving around with his feet very close to the ground and is sort of almost like floating on the ground instead of raising his feet too much above the ground like a lot of beginners do. And we see Adesanya also doing the same thing. That's because Adesanya is also an extremely elite striker. That's why he understands the importance of small steps. So we're gonna study about why it is very important to have small steps when fighting. So when a person throws a punch, first he will be based on the ground, and when he moves, he lifts up his front foot and then goes forward and plants his front foot. When the front foot touches the ground is when the punch is fully extended. That is just the mechanics of anyone that is punching. If you fully extend your punch when your front foot is still floating, you won't get power. Here is what I call the floating state. It's when the person's foot is still floating above the ground. And black is what I call the base state, when both his feet are on the ground. When two people steps into punching range, the person that gets into base state first will land the punch first. This applies to any other attacks too. It also applies for defense. So when someone is on the base state first, he will be ready to anticipate what attack will come and he'll defend accordingly. In this exchange against Paulo Costa, Strickland went into the punching range going for an attack while Costa was going for a retreat. After the stepping into the punching range, Strickland was in the base state while Costa was in the floating state because his back foot was off the ground. Therefore, Strickland's attack was going to be successful versus Costa's defense or whatever counter he was going to make. Here versus Imavov, both persons are going to step into punching range, and we're gonna see who gets into the base state first. Strickland got into the base state first. Imavov is on the floating state because his front foot is slightly above the ground, but it can't be seen because of the signage. Therefore, Strickland's attack will land first. Here against Magomedov. Magomedov is about to make an attack. Both are in the base position, but more importantly is Strickland, so he's able to anticipate what attack will come and defend accordingly. He parries the fake jab, leans back against the cross, and half circles away from the stance change cross. Here against Pereira, both are in the base position. Pereira is about to make an attack. Strickland was able to defend accordingly. He blocked the head kick with the left hand and the right arm. He also checked with his left leg for a possible low kick or a body kick. Small steps are what makes elite strikers elite. They'll do small steps when going close into punching range. It helps them minimize floating positions and increase base positions. This increases their success in attacks, defenses and counters. Their feet are almost like just sliding on the floor, barely even leaving the ground. So this video is just going to cover about small steps, but in the next video we'll cover about other tactics and strategies that Strickland uses in his footwork.